Coach Collins said that, he was focusing on the first 25 minutes, but obviously you guys got tired. What was it like going from, way, way up and then having a struggle to win?
What was it like?
Yeah,
I guess it was just difficult. It's something that we need to do better with. It's not really acceptable, so we just got to do better.
Do you agree with the thought that you guys got tired from 3 games in 4 days and the cross-country travel?
I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, so I don't know exactly what it was. I just think that we weren't as dialed in as we were in the first half.
A couple weeks ago, you said you're still kind of like figuring things out, and you had struggled a little bit at the beginning. Where are you kind of now, and how are you kind of getting into the swing of things with your role on the team?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more comfortable. Just having conversations with coaches and my teammates, just what they expect out of me and what they need me to do out there. So I'm getting a lot more comfortable.
There's one play in the second half where Vic threw a cross-court pass to you and you hit a 3. How is that chemistry kind of evolving, and what do you think you two can do on the wing together?
We can do a lot of great things. Vic's a really good player. So I feel like, I guess the chemistry is there for sure. And it's only going to get better. So I guess we'll just see later on down the road what it leads to.
So there was one stretch early in the second half where you hit 3-pointers on back-to-back possessions to give your team its largest lead. So what kind of impact do you think that can have on the team and the rest of the energy? I know you guys struggled a little bit after that, but that was still a key stretch in the game.
It's huge when anybody puts in a couple threes, or Derek knocks in like a couple layups, you know what I mean? So whenever somebody's going, we try to feed them and keep it moving. So.
Is this the kind of win you guys think you can use to build some momentum with a couple tough games in the Big Ten coming up in the next week?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of learning, good and bad, so there's going to be a lot of teaching points that we can definitely learn from this game that can make us a better team for the future.
What have you learned about the team most since the start of the season?
I think that we got a lot of new pieces that are very effective. I think Ryan, Taylor, AJ, and all the freshmen do a really good job of playing their roles and playing them at a high level. Ryan today played very well, and down the stretch he kind of carried us when we were looking for some offense, kind of struggling there. But I think, everybody, AJ's doing a great job, and this whole new system and everything that we're playing, we're putting in is different than what we, are accustomed to seeing. Like, I've been here, for a long time, and I'm sure you guys have watched for a long time. And just seeing the free movement and the pace of the cuts that we do now are much different than the old high ball screen, just kind of for low, let somebody make a play happen. So I'm happy with with how the team's looking.
Coach Collins said that the way that you guys cut now, it's a little more tiring. He thought you got tired down the stretch. How much more tiring is this new style to play offensively?
It's not that bad. You get used to it. I think we had a tough schedule, don't we? We just played 5 days in California, came right back, played a good Georgia Tech team, played an Indiana team, and played Michigan. So I don't know how tiring the cuts are going to get, but the games are sure going to get tiring. So I better get ready.
Vic, just following up on that, it's normally you're deep into the season with a little more practice time before the league season starts. How challenging is this going to be, playing 2 really good programs back to back like that?
It's tough, but you got to get ready for it. I think this gives us a very good picture of what the Big Ten is like. Like I said, we have new players who haven't played in this league yet, and to play Indiana at Indiana, and then play Michigan, who's coming off a really big one at Carolina, is gonna get them ready. I don't think you could play any 2 games. It'll be better for us to test what we have in these 2 games.
Today was obviously much different than Thursday's game against Fresno State. Do you guys think you've shown enough in your 3 games since then to kind of show that was a fluke? That's not who you guys are?
What do you want to call it? I don't know if it was a fluke. Fresno State was very good. They played hard, and we didn't show up that day. But I think now that we got things rolling, we learn from our mistakes. Games like that, are going to happen throughout the season. You're going to, other teams are going to come out and play hungry, and you're going to get hit in the mouth. but you got to bounce back and really take steps forward and not take steps back. It would have been real easy for us to come out today and lose to this Georgia Tech team. I mean, I think Minnesota played up in Canada and then came back and lost to Boston College. So it would have been easy for us to just come out and lay down, but we came out, we jumped on them, and we'll do a better job moving forward of completing the game.
Indiana has a lot of athletic wings, most notably Romeo Langford. So what are your thoughts about Saturday's game?
Just gotta guard him like normal. I mean, I'm athletic too, so I hope he's ready. I think it'll be a good test. Like I said, I mean, it's a good test. Like Langford's very good, Jawan Morgan's very good. Indiana's a good team. They just played a really good Duke team, so I'm sure they'll be ready to play. But man, I don't care who I'm playing. You put somebody in front of me, I'm gonna go at them.
Assembly Hall has kind of been tough for you guys the past couple of years. Is there any added motivation playing there?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to win. I mean, you know, like I said, you playing these two teams, we can't go 0-2 playing these two teams, starting the Big Ten off. So we really got to come out and you know, show that we're going to be a factor in the Big Ten season and not just lay over to these two good teams.
Not too many players, I would think, are their team's top scorer and also usually guards the other team's best player. So how do you really take to that role and use it to help your teammates? Yeah, man, I think, I mean, for 4 years I had Scott and Brian and Gavin and Ola and Derek and Trey Demps, and I had everybody to help me out. I think it's time that, you know, I step up and do the things that it takes to win. Whether it's guard other team's best player or score the ball, I don't really care anymore. You know, I've had my time waiting by the wayside and seeing other players do it. And it's my time to do it now. So I don't really care who I'm matched up with. I don't care what team we're playing. Day in and day out, I need to do my job, and I need to do it well.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.